this area is not finished. And most of the times in most of my builds, they're not going to be finished. I don't think I want to ever finalize a build officially. Surely there's going to be moments where I could add more stuff to build and other things. But we're going to add more to this build because there's just one more building I want to add. And that is another flower shop, just like these three over here. But one thing I want to add for this flower shop is make it to where we could bone meal double tall flowers. Because we already have these flower shops for the tulips, and that one for more tulips, and this one for these type of flowers. We need a shop that we can use to bone meal the double tall flowers. And I know I have a little garden area already where I could just bone meal it as I please, but I think it'll be fun having all the flowers in one area to bone meal when I need flowers to decorate and such. Also, I just think this area will be so cute. I love the little shop idea. I think it is wonderful. And to add on to that, I do want to make a little area for a picnic. I also want to add some walls. I don't know exactly how that's going to turn out, but I think some walls would be nice to encage the area in a little bit, make it more look like a village. Because it doesn't have any villages. Maybe we can add some villages. I don't really know what villager would be good for this because we don't have like a mod or anything for villages to give them more jobs, which I think would be so cool if we had like a bee villager of some sort where they could sell us flowers or trade us flowers or trade saplings with us. I don't know. I think that would be cool. I guess our best bet would be like a farmer villager. That's like the closest thing I could think of to like a bee villager. Because they have a hat. They have a cute little hat. So maybe we could add some farmer villager. Or we could do some armor stand magic. Anyways, I'm flying to my house because this is the perfect time to get into a material gathering montage. So let me show you some clips of me gathering some materials because gathering these materials was very easy. Oh, I thought I was going to hit the mountain. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, let's get into the material gathering and I'll be back. And so the first thing we need to gather is some acacia wood, which we need for stripped logs, stripped wood, some planks, slabs, and fences. But luckily with the wood farm, we don't have to manually break the wood and it becomes less time consuming. Moving on to our next material being moss. Now, I don't have an automated farm for this, but I do have a pit that I have claimed for moss because my goal is to quote unquote mine this entire chunk. So whenever I need moss, I go here to bone meal, and luckily we don't need a lot of moss, just enough for some carpet and blocks for the roof. Now, our next material is flowers, so we'll get a chance to use our flower farms from the previous video to use some as decoration for our new flower shop that we're building. Alright, material gathering is done and over with, which it was pretty short. It was very short, but that's because we mostly had everything that we need. We have everything at our fingertips from other builds that we've done. This is when it's very good to get more than you need when building, because then you have that one build that you already have everything that you need in, which is perfect. So, maybe we could get into the building very early on in the video. Oh my god. It's going to be a short video. Oh my god. Is it? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, here we are flying in. We got our materials. Let's place down the boxes that we have. Place them down right here. Hopefully this is not in the... Oh wait, I think this is going to be in the way of the light matter. We could put them right here. Pretty sure this is all the boxes that we need. And without further ado, let's get into a building time. Oh my god, wait, there's a wandering trader over here. Hold on. Wait. I don't know why I get so excited seeing them. It's not like I have emeralds to trade with. Oh, but we could get mini blocks. Ooh, we could get mini shroom lights. I don't think this really works for any of the decorations I'm working on right now. Or should I just... I don't have emeralds. I need to focus on the emerald trading at one point. Because I need to get emeralds so I can start getting little tiny heads. Let me sleep. Alright, we're gonna sleep, and then after I wake up, I'm gonna get into a time-lapse building. Building time-lapse. Don't spit at the llamas. Wait, don't spit at the bees. Alright, since we finished the outside of the build, I thought it would be a really good idea if we did the interior designing together. Now, I already have the bone milling farm completely done. The tutorial that I use, the farm, will be linked in the description, so thank you so much for the wonderful tutorial. It was very easy to build and follow along with. But I did add a little bit more to the redstone by just adding a possibility, like a minecart to help put the bone meal inside, so I don't have to go behind doors all the time, and then just an easier way to put bone meal in. That's what I was trying to go for. But I did forget to bring a cart with me, but that's something we could work on later. Well, I was gonna work on the outside first, but since we're already in the inside, I think it's the perfect timing for us to work on the interior. So what we could do is we could start placing the moss down for the carpet as like a little walkway. Yeah. And then what we could work on now is we could work on adding the counter, the shop counter. Yeah, the counter. You could put the cashier right there. You could add some parts. Whoops. Some scaffolding. Kind of hard to do this with like Matica in a way. You could put some small parts. I think this is where I have to... I need to shift click this to put those in. Alright. I don't remember what one has what. Which one had the... That's birch. Oak. That's supposed to be cherry. Potted duck. Okay, that one goes there. That one goes there. This one can go right there. Believe this one's for birch and this one is for that. Okay, we have a little section of the parts over here, which is pretty nice. And then right here we could just put down... Oh wait, I forgot some moss. I need to grab some moss. Don't mind me. Put the moss blocks down, because then this is going to be a lovely little shelf. Not really like a place to show off the flowers that we have in the store. And then we could put the trapdoors to hide the front parts of it and the sides. And then we could add the flowers as so. And luckily the sunflowers are facing the right direction. So it's nighttime, so we could sleep real quick. Right, great. Now that we got that all set, I'm pretty sure we got the inside interior all good. The only thing we need to work on is placing some iron frames down here. item frames, not iron. I don't know what I'm talking about. And we could put the item frame there. And then one there. Oops. Let me not throw everything everywhere at once. Okay, this one had the shovel and this one had the hoe. Okay, perfect. Now we could go outside and work on the outside decoration. Now I thought it'd be kind of cute to have some I don't know, some stalls in the back as like some shops, like little mini shops outside. I don't know what I was thinking. I just thought it would look cute if I had it outside, and so that's what I wanted to do. So I put them outside. Go. Could grab some of that and put that down. Oh, I need to grab shears and make sure that doesn't get stuck there. We're gonna put some trip hooks here, and then later, when I get the time, we're gonna do some armor stand magic, which I've been meaning to do a lot and just haven't had the time to do it, so we have the time to do it now, though, so no more excuses. What's supposed to be here? Oh, it's supposed to be a decorated pot. Sometimes, like, Madoka doesn't show the parts. It just shows, like, an empty box and I get so confused. Placing trapdoors down. Place some flowers down as decoration. If the Light Madoka would let me. Do I not have roses? I do. It's just acting up. Okay. It won't let me place it. No. I want you in the corner. Okay. Alright, now we gotta add some pots. And I don't remember where the pots are supposed to be. I think one right there, one right there, one right there. Is there any... Where else do I need to put the pots in? Anyways, we could put this beehive down there. And this is what it's looking like. I like it very much. I think it's very cute. Oh, we do... Oh, man, I need to make another hoe. And I'm pretty sure I have the materials to do that, so that's great. Now we're just gonna work on some armor stand magic. Finally. It is going to take me a while to make the armor stand magic, because it's not a quick thing to do. I mean, it's easy, it's not hard, it's a very quick and easy armor stand magic. Okay, there we go. We have the materials that we need. I forgot to grab the armor stands. I don't know, it feels kind of important that I needed the armor stands. Alright, so this one is not really an armor stand magic, it's just invisible item frame. So we're gonna do /trigger. And then if invisible, boom. Now, what we gotta do is put this one there and this one there. And let's hope that... Oh, we can also share these. Make sure that that doesn't grow. There we go. I also need bone meal to make sure that we get the glowberries. But I didn't do that just yet. Okay. Okay. Alright. So this one... Oh, wait. First, I need to make sure it has the arms. And then we're gonna do this. And I'm trying not to take it. We're gonna actually make that go. Wait, is that the right... Okay, we're gonna make it go negative 90 degrees. And then we're gonna make this of complete 0. Wait, actually, I'm pretty sure... Oh, wait, no, that's 0. This one is probably going to be 90. And then what we're going to do is just adjust that to be... Okay, I should probably do it in a way where I can see... Whoops, not... Once again, trying not to take the item from it. I think that's a pretty good spot. Oh wait, I forgot to put no for gravity. We want to move that a little bit back. We want to move this up. Too bad like Madoka doesn't copy the armor stands. Would be cool if it did. Okay, how much backwards do I need to be? Okay, let's see how that looks from this angle. Let's go from this. That looks pretty good. I like it. Let's see if we could actually... There we go. Now we have the hoe just hanging up on the wall. Isn't that so cool? And then we're just gonna do that again with the shovel. Oh wait, I forgot. I need to make it show arms. Yes, gravity no. Oops. Put that as 90, put that as 0, put that one as 90. Actually, I don't remember if I wanted a rotation on this. Because I think it wasn't being full, it's not like fully stood straight. I'm gonna do like 45. Oh, that is way too much. Okay. Well, we could do, it was like 0.45 or something. We could move this all the way back here. Okay, let's see how I like that. I actually quite like that. I think I want to take this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're going to actually click on this and take this and then modify that. And bring this up just a little bit. Because I feel like it's way too low. I think that is a better height for it. And we're going to go back to this one. Then we're going to make this one invisible. And we're going to see if we think we need a little bit more tweaks, which we do. Oops, that is not the one I wanted to mess with. Could take that, modify that, and make it go a little bit there. I think I wanted to bring it a little bit down because I feel like it's a little too high, and probably move it back a bit. Oh no, then that means I need to do that there. Okay, I think that's fine. That is perfect, and I believe our job here is done. The outside is all decorated, so is the inside, and we have the farm all nice and set up. Now this is a perfect time for me to go to sleep, you know? So I'm gonna just put the bed down and sleep. I know I said I wanted to add some walls, so maybe we could add a little bit of walls. And then we could also add like some pathing to the different areas. I think we could probably get rid of this spot. Not like the entire thing. We could probably like do this and get into over here. And this one could be up a little bit like that. There we go. We can remove all of this because I don't feel like we need this big spot. I feel like it'll just make it a little bit awkward. And then I think we could have pathing. A part of me is like, ooh, maybe I should add like something in the center right here. But I don't know what I want to add. Maybe like a cute little fountain, maybe? We could do like like maybe you could put a fountain in here. But that's like not really centered. Do you think that's fine? I think that's okay. I think it'll be cute. And then we could have like a path goes around here and then breaks off into the buildings. I think what I'm going to do is just use a path. I'm going to use my lovely little shovel and just path break it. Grass, the grass, the grass. Okay, I think that's as good as I could probably get it with just pathing. I am going to get some blocks to add over here, so I'll be right back. Alright, I did some tricking on the pathways for the buildings, and I think they're about alright. I also added a little fountain in the middle, and I think it's the perfect time to add some picnic spots. I am just going to place down some carpets for little picnic areas. But I know I said earlier how I wanted to add some walls. I kind of changed my mind. At least for now, I think not adding the walls would be the best bet at this point. I might add it in the future at some point. I have no clue what my heart desire is after this video. I think just for now, placing some little spots to have some picnics would be very cute to do. I just want to take my time with planning areas such like these and just go with what my heart thinks is the best at these moments. I I don't know what I'm doing half the time, and half the time I think I should just do more, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe that's a bit too much. I think I made this one way too big. But I don't know, maybe this is like a group picnic one, you know? I have like 5 people sitting over here. It would be actually kind of cool to add like picnic, like armor stands over there and having people just vibe and sit in these sections because I think that would be really cute. But for now, it will just be peopleless until maybe we can have an episode where we could just do a whole bunch of Namaste and stuff. But I feel like that would not really be a good video. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you like to see me take on a video where we just add as much Amastan as we could in the world? I think that would be really fun, but also pretty interesting take. Because that's like a lot of stuff that we could do. There's like so much that we could do where we could add Amastans. Like I still need to add Amastans to my own high school host club tower. Oh, we ran out of red wool, so I guess this will be our last picnic spread. Just enough wool. Perfect. And I think from the skies up, that looks pretty cool. We just have one big one there, one big one over there, decent size over there, then a decent size over there. I do want to add a little bit more details, but I think for now that is the only time I have left. So I think I don't know. I think this area looks pretty nice. It makes me want to vibe over here a lot more. And then I can start coming over here when I need my bone meal. When I need flowers, I mean, to decorate. Because look at that. Look at it's so cute. I love the interior of this because it actually looks like a shop compared to the other ones. I mean, I love you guys too. I like these buildings as well, but they're just farms. It's not an actual shop. I don't know how to transform it into an actual shop because it's just the farm itself. But that is all the time that we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me and building this build with me. It's a pretty very short video, but I think I like it. I like how it's looking so far. This place is looking pretty nice. We could add more stuff to it, but I think I'm gonna wait until another video to add more details. But we gotta find out what we need to build next. Or maybe we could build another farm next. I don't know. That time will tell. Anyways, bye-bye.